Welcome to another episode of Glitter and Garbage. I'm Justine Marino, joined today by someone who I'm quickly becoming just your biggest fan. I swear. I had you on 2 weeks ago, and I was like, you could only join for a minute. I was like, I'll have you back soon. I rarely have someone back like the next week, but you are so fantastic. I'm so thrilled to have you. Actor, singer, comedian, dancer, writer, stylist, everything.
Yes.
It's Mitchell Gerrard Johnson.
Yes. Thank you for having me back so quickly.
Of course. Well, it was so fun having you on when I had Jacqueline co-hosting.
Yeah.
I was like, you have to come co-host with me. Let's talk all the things.
Yes, please. We needed more time.
We needed more time. I know, we were like, got it all in. It felt so like just like a fever dream. Yeah. So, but you have had some fun stuff happen since you were on.
Yeah.
You kind of teased it. I asked what your next dance video was.
I know.
And you were like, I can't quite say, but it has now dropped. It's got well over 1 million views.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us
I
what it was?
want to tell it.
Yes.
Yeah, I got the pleasure of recreating one of the dances from Full House with Jodie Sweet and Stephanie from Full House.
Yes.
And it was so fun. Oh my gosh.
And you guys killed it.
Yeah, and actually we kind of ate.
Yeah, you fully. There was not a single crumb. Let me just tell you.
Like from the beginning when we started like rehearsing it, like we're like, oh, we look good.
You
we were
guys-
exhausted, but we look good.
You look so good, and you make it look so effortless.
Yeah.
And look, Jodie, I know she can dance. She's a performer of all. She sings, she dances, she did everything. She had to learn guitar for Full House, so she does it all. But like, it's not like she's a full-time practicing dancer the way you are.
Right.
But you guys looked so good together.
Yeah, she came in prepared.
Yes.
Like, she knew it more than I did and was literally just in it. She's like prepped.
I love it. No, I have to ask the outfits because it's such a specific look, that
Yes.
dance. Where did you find them? Did you make them?
So some was found, some was made. I literally, she's like, do you want help with this? I was like, no. This is stressful to find. I don't want anyone else to have to deal with this. Because when I saw the video, I was like, oh, easy, black, all black.
Yeah.
And then when I like watched the episode again and started to zoom in on everything, I was like, oh, this is so specific what they're wearing.
Yeah.
And I love a detail.
I love a detail too. The details are what makes comedy and what makes it special, and people pick up on the details.
Yeah. And even if you don't know it, your subconscious like appreciates it. They're like, okay, I can be in this moment easier knowing that it's a safe space because everything is like how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly. And the hats in particular.
Yeah.
Did you make the
Yes,
hats?
I made the hats.
They're so good. Now describe that. No, the hat, it's like a baseball cap with a...
Yeah, it's like in the actual show, it's a little less of a baseball cap. It's like almost like a newsy cap
got
a
it.
little bit, but it just doesn't read that way when you see it from afar.
Sure.
So baseball caps was easiest.
Yep.
Thank you, Daddy Bezos.
Yes.
That was from Amazon.
Yes. Oh, I love Amazon. I mean...
It's the easiest
Just
way
for
to
this stuff.
get
Yeah, for this stuff.
and
Come on.
return
Yeah, exactly.
But why? So and then I got like 2 different colors of like ribbon, this glittery colored ribbons, and with my hot glue gun and a little finagling.
Oh, it was so good.
I got it together.
Oh, it's so good. I loved it. No joke. I'm like thinking about bringing my dance show back just so that you can be involved because
I would love that. That's my ish.
It's so you. We were talking a little bit before about I have a very specific like dance, comedy, and fashion.
Yeah.
I feel like you have the same kind of 3 core interests.
Yes, it literally is the vibe.
Yeah, and I love it. But they all complement each other so
100%.
well.
You need them all. Any dance show, any movie, any music video has like those elements in it. Even like I say comedy, but it's like there is some sort of underline of storytelling, and that's like part of comedy as well too. So
absolutely.
It's like you gotta have all 3 to make a cute little story.
Yeah, and people love all 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, speaking of dance movies, I wanted to talk to you today. Last time we talked a little bit about favorite dance breaks. You of course went with Hilary Duff with Love, which everyone agreed with you in the comments.
Because I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Facts are facts.
I mean, look, you're just telling the truth, okay? Don't shoot the messenger, you know? So I want to talk to you about favorite dance movies. I mean, there are so many to choose from. There are franchises. Do you have like a go-to, your favorite, the one that was maybe the most inspirational for you?
Yeah, my go-to, like, like growing up, especially because I grew up dancing like hip hop first.
Yeah.
So it's You Got Served.
Oh, You Got Served is so good.
Like it really is one that like, and it felt like everyone was talking about it, at least in my bubble when it first came out.
Yeah.
But then I just kept, as older I got, I'm like, people really don't know You Got Served like I
Yeah.
do. Is that really? I thought everyone knew You Got Served.
Honestly, now that you bring it up, it's one that I don't. It's like, obviously, I think people immediately think Step Up,
Yeah.
Save the Last Dance,
Yes.
Flash Dance, Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
But You Got Served is so good.
Yeah, the dancing is like iconic, and it's like a battle movie. Like
Yeah.
that's the first one where you kind of get like hip hop battles.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
that
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of scene. With,
Totally.
like, high stakes.
Oh, the
like,
stakes are everything.
So
There's
high.
probably a community center we need to
we
save.
gotta save it. You gotta save it.
That's so funny. When we did the live show of my dance show at the Comedy Store, the last round was always called the community center round because it was the final all-out
Yeah,
battle. Leave it all on the floor.
Yes.
Yeah, and that is a battle movie.
Yeah.
Because there are different types of dance movies. You know, there's center stage.
Yes.
That's more, you know.
Yes, it's more about the performance, the schools. They're like the
Yes,
school
yes.
dance movies.
Yes.
Like if you enroll in this school, and then like you have to be the best wherever
Yes.
in your class. Or
Yes.
then there's the ones where like you have to win money.
Yeah.
If not, you can't live as a person.
That's
or,
my favorite.
Yeah.
We got to say
all the step ups. I'm
Exactly.
Like, they're still trying to say
I know, they're still
something.
trying to say something.
Good. They need this money
I
bad. Like I get it, but there has to be another way.
I know, but
Feed
no.
pics. I don't know.
Exactly. Feed pics. OnlyFans. Don't they know?
Come on.
It's so funny. I would say I think the Save the Last dances are probably. I mean, Save the Last 3D was like I saw, or not the
Step Up.
Step Up.
Yeah,
Step
yeah,
Up
yeah,
3D was like
Yeah.
so it for me. I saw
Yeah.
it multiple times in the theater.
Yeah.
A bunch of friends from Groundlings and I dressed up in formal attire and went to see it at one point at City
Oh
Walk.
my gosh.
It was like an event.
That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, the Step Ups has also this very special place in my heart. But Step Up 2 is where it starts for me. Step Up 1 was
Same.
fun.
It was fun.
Cool.
It felt different
Introduce
though,
it,
right?
But it's way different.
It's so different.
I think different people started being involved.
I think so.
Like with it, but there's so many choreographers, and I know people like who've choreographed and stuff.
Oh,
too.
totally, yeah.
So it's like it's a big melting pot.
Absolutely. I think so. Well, it is funny because when I watched the original, which I love, but it is more of like about the romance, you know,
Yes.
and there's not as much like battling. I don't think there's a community center to save.
No.
So they're just, you know, trying to do a good job. It's like the opposites attract kind of thing. He's
Yes.
the janitor.
Yes, this is very that.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she's like the pristine
Ballerina, yes,
exactly.
uh-huh.
Yes, and they have to, you know, join up unexpectedly.
Yeah.
But it works.
But somehow it works.
Somehow
so
it
well.
does. Yeah. You know what? I would say actually my favorite dance movies might be, which this is a little bit of a, the Magic Mikes.
Okay.
Can we talk about two and three especially? Yeah.
2 is also so funny.
So funny.
They just put it back on themselves. They're like, we know what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
we're funny.
Yeah, well, because last time I rewatched them after Jacqueline, who you met last time, she got the job.
Yes.
MCing a couple years ago, and I went to see her like first week she was there, and then rewatched all the movies, and they are so different tonally.
Yeah.
Like the first one, it's Steven Soderbergh, right? I believe.
so.
And it really feels like Steven Soderbergh. And then
Feels like a movie.
Yeah, it feels like a film.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
cinema.
It's the cinema, darling.
Yes.
Exactly. And it's a good movie
Yeah.
too. But the second one, I totally agree. They're like, yeah, we know. It's just.
Did you see her body?
Yeah,
maybe?
exactly. We're just gonna see abs and
Yeah.
do some dancing.
Yeah,
Jada will come in. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? She comes in as like the madam. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the second one or the third
That's
one?
the second
that's
one.
second one.
Yeah.
The third
one is Salma Hayek.
Yeah. That was wild.
This love romance. First of all, what I love about the third one, it's just bananas.
I don't even think I know the plot for it. I definitely watched it, and I think I couldn't tell you the plot.
And you don't need to.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. So what's funny is the third one was actually inspired by the live show, I believe.
Oh.
So if you've have you been to Magic Mike Live?
No.
It's I highly recommend it.
I know,
because
I
the
need to.
dancing is so good and it's
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah.
And it really is. because I know it's like they're not strippers, they're dancers, but like here they really are dancers.
That's
you know?
who they hire on.
Exactly.
Yeah, literally.
So I went down a deep rabbit hole. This is what I like to get stoned and go down pop culture rabbit holes that no one has asked anyone to ever go down. But I was going down after the Magic Mike stuff, and I was looking into number 3 because I was like, this one is just bananas. And I believe Steven Soderbergh saw the live show in London and was then inspired. So the script, if you watch, it's very closely tied. It's very close to the live show.
Okay,
like there's a lot of the same stuff happening in both. Yeah. So
well, see, now that's fun. Okay,
yeah.
Should I rewatch the movie first or watch like the live show and then go back and rewatch the movie?
You know, I think I actually, the way the timing worked out, I saw the live show and then the third movie came out. So either way, you're going to be in good shape.
Okay, perfect.
But yeah, it's pretty, I mean, the guys are hot, and Jacqueline got them to bring me on stage when I was there once, and
that's all I want.
I know. And I was wearing a cat suit, so people thought I was a plant and like part of the show.
Yeah.
And then the next night we saw Beyonce in Vegas, and people recognized me from Magic Mike, from just being called on stage. They were like, "Were you in a show?" I know.
Yes,
I was like,
literally.
clearly I have that moxie.
Stage presence.
Exactly. Yeah. But it was very funny. But I highly recommend because it's very fun.
Okay. Yeah. No. 100%. And I'm gonna wear like a tearaway outfit just in case.
Just in case.
You never know.
Yeah.
Literally wig reveal.
Yes.
Whatever you need. I don't know.
I love a wig reveal. By the way. Now, are you into Drag Race and all?
Yes,
of course. Oh. Okay. Great. So. Okay. Great. Perfect. Yeah. No, I get it.
Very that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, again. Comedy, dance,
fashion. Exactly.
Yeah.
The trifecta of all the greatest things. Yeah, I mean, they really do it well. And I think we had a lot of, there are producers and directors working on the dance show, which was like.
Which makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah, it's all the same. I mean, it was not on the same level. We didn't have the Drag Race budget, but.
Yeah.
They
didn't either.
Until they did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, okay. So I would say, I think Step Up 3D would be, or I do still like Save the Last Dance so much.
I know. It is a battle because like I was talking to someone too recently and they're like, Save the Last Dance is so good. Like they really like felt it. I was like, I know, I had the DVD. I would watch it. That's like, it was between Save the Last Dance, Remember the Titans, and Rush Hour were the only movies I would watch. Oh my God! Those were my replays. I know. And it makes sense of who I am.
Exactly. I love it.
So yeah, comedy, fashion.
Yeah. Remember the Titans.
So if you hear me say left side, strong side, you understand why I'm doing it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it is one of those that like it really did. It always felt so important and serious to me until like watching it again as like an adult. And I'm like,
Yeah, I know. You're like,
what's happening?
I know. It's so fun. Like that last scene with Welcome to Julie. I mean, it's just, but it gives me, it's like, my life motto is like, yes, welcome to Juilliard. The world is your oyster.
Yeah,
you know?
you can do if you put your back into it.
You can do it if you put your back into it.
And that's what I took away from it. I was like, yeah. But honest, what's her name? Bianca Lawson, who plays like the girlfriend, like the mean, or whatever. She was like an icon for me. Like
absolutely.
Seeing her in that, like she was acting it down. Like her, Kerry Washington, some of them were actually like acting in that. And Bianca Lawson was one of them that would just like, watch me squash this shit.
Yes.
And just came with the attitude and was just like sexy. I was like, and real. I was like, that's you're making this movie work.
Oh,
like,
absolutely. Yeah. And I love that Kerry Washington, like people forget Kerry Washington
had a full baby in that movie.
Exactly.
Like, it was so random.
Exactly. It was so random. I love it though. I need to go home and rewatch it right now. As soon as I
when it's over.
When this
Honestly,
is over.
Let's just take a break and we'll just
guys, that's it for the pod.
Watch it with us.
Yeah, exactly. This is now a Save the Last Dance pod.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it so much. Okay, great. Next on the docket, though, speaking of movies, Britney Spears' biopic has officially been announced.
That's right.
Now, were you a Britney? I know you're a little bit younger than me, so like Britney hit so hard for me. I was in just the right era.
Yeah, so I was in the era of Britney, but I was more focused on Beyonce.
I get it.
During that time, and Destiny's Child.
Of course.
And so I knew all of Britney. I knew all of Britney, but it was like the start of like the divide, like the gay divide.
Yes.
Of, like, either you're Britney or you're Beyonce. You know what I mean? Like you're one of those.
Yes.
Like, people who's like your pop girl
Who's
you're
your
backing.
girly? Yeah.
And so I never focused so much on Britney growing up, but then when I started to dance, then I really started seeing a lot of her like stuff and live performances, and I was like, oh, I get it.
She's a dancer.
You're a star.
Yeah, she's
I'm
a
like
star.
16. That's gross.
It's
She
gross.
can't be that good.
I know, it's
like that's
disgusting.
Stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid.
It is too good.
Too good.
Yeah.
She is too good. So I love Beyonce as well, but I also Britney was like such a pop. It's like Britney, Madonna, and Beyonce. Those are my 3 pop stars. You know, that's like those are my queens.
Yeah.
But Britney, I feel like with this movie coming out, I've been asking my guests, what would your ideal casting for Britney be, do you think?
For like Britney Spears herself?
To play Britney, yeah. Like, because for me, a lot of people are saying it should be an unknown because it'll be distracting if it's like a Sydney Sweeney or something.
Yeah.
But my only requirement, and I said this last week and I will say it until the end of this podcast, but the person just has to be able to dance. Like, that's it.
100%.
Yeah.
And also, are we going through like the entire life? Is it a segment? Is it like when she's just young? Like, did they have like a bio of it?
So I think it's in conjunction with, like, they got the rights to the book. So the book is like her whole, the memoir.
Yeah.
So and Universal acquired the rights, which I think was not cheap.
Yeah.
But so it goes through from when she was a little girl to now. I'm sure it will be similar to some of the other biopics we've seen, like about Elton and Freddie Mercury, and there was a Whitney one. Did you see the Whitney one?
I didn't. I didn't want to.
It was. I was like, there's so much potential.
Yeah.
But I don't know why the ones about women feel more like Lifetime vibes.
I agree, and that's why I kind of stood away from it. Because like I don't love a biopic, but then like when I end up watching ones like the Elton John one or like Freddie Mercury, well, there was a Queen one. What was it called?
What was it called?
Oh my god.
Aaron, do you know what it was called? He'll put it up on the screen. He'll put it up in a second. But yes.
But those are it does seem like the ones that are like male presenting like characters are like their storytelling's different.
It's different.
I think they take more risk of how they tell the story.
Yes.
And like order of story.
I agree. But also Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Yes.
So Bohemian Rhapsody, Rocket Man. I mean, these felt like big blockbuster biopics, whereas I felt like the Whitney one and the what was the one that just came out? What, the British girl?
Amy Winehouse.
That one, I saw both of them. But that one, those both felt way smaller scale.
Yeah.
And just kind of like an elevated Lifetime version. Yeah. Which is not. I'm like, why are the ladies getting shafted?
Elvis too. That one was big.
Elvis was
big.
And Baz Luhrmann, like, and they're getting big directors for these male presenting ones. Like, you know, I'm hoping Britney will maybe be the one.
Yeah,
it better.
Have to.
Well, and we
have to for Whitney.
That's what I'm saying.
Aretha, she got 2.
Exactly. But so I'm hoping, because we were gonna have the Madonna biopic, she scrapped it to go on tour.
Oh, okay.
But that one, I believe they were talking to Julia Garner from Ozark to play her,
cool.
which that would have been cool. Like, that's like a cool actress. You know what I mean?
And Madonna, certain artists is like you kind of do have to act first.
Yes.
Like, I feel like you want to embody it.
Absolutely.
And that's like the Amy Winehouse one too. I didn't see it though, so I can't even comment.
It was fine, and she was good. The girl was good. Cool. I'm just saying, like
how they,
the cinematography, the lighting, and just the level of the package altogether with like director, stars, and everything. It just does not feel on the same level as some of these other ones. I mean, they're getting nominated for Oscars for the other ones.
Literally, and the other ones are not even like close to
running. Exactly. So
you're right. That's icky. Okay, how can we get Britney?
Okay, great. So we're gonna watch Save the Last Dance, and then we're gonna get. We've got a lot to do this pod.
Julia Stiles as older Britney.
Oh my God, yes, Julia Stiles.
Honestly, like, if superhero movies can do these cameos, let's just do like I need biopics to have cameos of like casting that like the fans want.
Oh my God. Okay, so let's do the fan casting for the Britney. Okay, of course, ideally, I do think like a lesser known actor who can dance would be better
with that.
But just for fun.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I loved. Okay, so we have Julia Stiles as older Britney now.
Yeah.
And who could be Britney, like young Britney. I'm trying to think of like Tate. Okay,
you were gonna say Tate McKay?
I was gonna say Tate. Yeah.
Yeah, because
because she dances.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. That was my like 16. She can still play younger, like 16.
Yeah.
But then I was also thinking, a non-dancer, Hunter. What's her name? Hunter,
Schaefer.
Schaefer.
Yeah, I
just
her.
want to see her in Britney-esque.
Me too.
Like Slave for You, Britney. Like
yes.
Snake, Britney. I just want to see it.
Me too.
Oh, and then also I want Heather Morris from Glee.
I love Heather Morris. Okay. So we got Hunter Schaefer as teen Britney. Who cares if she's in her 20s now?
Yeah.
She's teen Britney. Then we have Heather Morris for like late 20s, 30s. And then we have Julia Stiles for present day Britney.
And I will stand by.
Universal, call us.
Call us. We got your casting. We got it. Just send us their emails.
Exactly. Hunter Schaefer would be cool though. I think she'd be
cool.
really
if you're going
cool.
the actor like route.
Yeah, I think
like
so. And
cool.
she is and she's so stunning to look at.
Yeah.
And talk about fashion queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like can pull off anything.
Absolutely.
Like,
yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Can you imagine in like the Snake?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, now I need this to happen.
That's what I'm saying. Like at least a Halloween costume, Hunter.
I know.
Like,
please give it to us. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. We did it. Well, we did that.
That was easy.
It was so easy.
Why are they having such a hard time?
I know. It's easy putting movie packages together.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to think who would be good to direct it though. Like I almost feel like I'd want
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, Christopher. Can you imagine Britney?
Yeah.
The Britney Spears story.
I can't.
Christopher Nolan presents. I fucking love it. Yes. Okay, done.
I can see it.
I can too.
It's dark. It's action-packed.
Well, also, it's action. All those paparazzi chases.
I can just see if we can do with the lights.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a lot.
And it is dark.
The shaving the head scene. Oh my God, seeing Hunter directed by Christopher Nolan shaving the head.
Yes, I'm into it.
Yeah.
It turns into, and it's A24, doesn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah. Oh, well, nah.
Of course. Wow. Now I need this movie to happen.
Yeah, Oscar.
Okay, perfect. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the female biopics back on track.
Yeah, now we're getting them back.
Now we're into it. I love it. Okay.
Wait, if you could choose a next biopic of someone who hasn't announced it yet, who would you want to see? A female biopic.
Okay. This is so dumb. This is so campy.
There's no wrong answers.
This is the first thing that popped into my mind. Well, obviously Beyonce would be incredible, but that's like serious. That will happen.
Yeah.
Jessica Simpson.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That would be good.
That would be good.
There's so many.
You can just tell that story. Like,
yes.
You can play around telling the story. Because I feel like a lot of people know it, but you can still tell it the way you want instead of how it's been presented.
Yeah. And then also, I think it's an uplifting story at the end of the day because she was kind of always pitted. You know, she was the third behind Britney and Christina.
Yeah, third blonde.
They're blonde, but she never quite hit at that level. And then everyone thought she was an idiot and called her dumb after her show.
Yeah.
But who was the first to become a billionaire?
Boom. Yeah.
Oh, I just gave myself chills talking about a Jessica Simpson.
I love that. Next tattoo.
Exactly.
Whatever, her font for her shoe line is.
Yeah, the shoe line. Just a picture of
that's the whole third act.
Yeah, exactly. The shoe line, the Dillard's shoe line. Yeah, it's at Dillard's. I love it. Oh my God, I love a deportment store celebrity collab.
I do too, 100%.
Wait, who would yours be?
Oh, well, that one's so good. I actually don't. No, okay. Honestly, because you're gonna get your Beyonce, and then you're gonna have Destiny Child members. This is what I want to do.
Okay, yeah.
I'm here for a franchise, right?
Smart.
We are doing Destiny's Child in the sequence. So we start with I think I want to start with Kelly.
Okay.
And then it bleeds into Beyonce.
Okay.
And then we end with Michelle.
Okay, great.
And then it comes all together.
Now,
this is my Avengers.
Oh, I love the Avengers.
You know what I mean?
And then Michelle, we could kind of see how she related to the other, the ones who came before.
Because you kind of need theirs first so you can really get her story. Because if not, if you get her story first, you're going to be waiting to hear about the other two.
Yeah.
And so if you kind of see them and then you kind of see oh, damn.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing to Michelle.
Yes.
That's dirty. Yeah.
I love that. The Destiny's Child trilogy.
Yeah.
Directed by
Directed by Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan. Come on now.
It has to be.
I think the name of this episode is directed by Christopher Nolan.
Yes.
That's hysterical. You know what's funny is I always loved Michelle. Like,
same.
I was
a Kelly stan first.
Oh,
in Destiny's
Kelly,
Child
of course.
Before, like,
she's so
Beyonce.
sweet. Have you met her before?
No, I'm so close.
Oh,
and I'm from Houston.
Oh,
but...
okay, yeah, you've got the Houston Connect,
yes.
of course. She's so lovely and so gorgeous.
That's all I hear.
Yeah, she's incredible. But yeah, Michelle, I was talking with a couple friends and I forget how it came up, but I was like, they were like, oh, it was me and two other friends, and they were like, oh, we're like Destiny Child. I go, can I be Michelle? And everyone was like, who comes out the gate asking to be Michelle? I'm like, I love Michelle, okay?
Yes.
Justice for Michelle.
100%.
Yeah.
Like literally a talent. And funny. And real. Like all of them are
gorgeous.
real. But like,
yeah. And also, that must have been hard to come in and fill shoes.
Yeah.
Not just one, two.
Two.
Yeah,
literally like bopping it.
Yeah, exactly. And like won everyone over
quickly.
Yeah,
I don't even think I remember a like transition.
Me neither.
Like I was like, yeah, I had the Destiny Child album, and then like now there's three of them, completely different person. I'm like,
sure,
yep.
Okay. As long as Beyonce and Kelly are there,
yeah,
you know?
like I'm along for the ride.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
do it. And you're right, won everyone over so quickly.
Right?
Love it.
Yeah, you don't. I almost forget. Obviously, like the Say My Name, but that whole era.
Yeah.
The Say My Name video is so ingrained in my.
Yeah, all those pauses and
yes,
like the circle. Yeah.
So good, and the different colors of the rooms. Oh, it's just iconic. What's your favorite Destiny Child song?
Ooh,
I know. I always hit you with the hard ones.
I know. But I think it is Secretly Lose My Breath.
Oh, it's
because
so good.
like I always want to go for like an older one of their older songs. But Lose My Breath, when they came back on the scene and had that, it was just like life changing for me. Like, I was like, this is hot.
Yes.
The music video was hot,
and the beat
was so good.
It's so good.
And I had started like dancing. Well, I guess maybe I just felt like I was still fresh into dancing, like professionally, around that time. And so when that song came out, I was like in like a dance community, and so I was like, we were always dancing to it, and it just felt so good.
Yeah,
to, like, dance to that.
No, it makes you want to like get up, and it's empowering. You know, it
just starts so well.
It's like hit me. Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Again, chills.
Yeah. Can you keep? Yeah, that might have to be my favorite.
That's a good one.
And then Secretly Cater to You.
Oh, Cater to You, solid.
Yeah, it's just like nice and clean. Also, a very sexy music video.
Yes.
They all look so hot in the desert, and they're like little like bodycon dresses.
Really
like,
sexy. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's so good.
It felt mature.
Yeah, it did.
It was cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think I gotta go Say My Name.
Yeah.
Which is obvious, I know, but it's just so like, it just every time it comes on, I'm like, fucking can you? Oh, it's and just the acting of it too. It's
very added. It's like there's the way they're singing it is like you're acting through
yes,
it.
It's
not just singing the song.
No, it's
not. You're taking the notes, the beats of telling the story.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. It's telling the story, the storytelling of that song.
Uh-huh.
But I think Lose My Breath is up there too, for sure.
But I guess early like Destiny Child was more storytelling.
Yeah.
Because like Bill's jumping.
Bills
like,
is so good too.
I know. That's all like
man, this is hard.
I know.
It is hard.
Like I don't want to pin them against each other.
I know. But they're just hit after hit. We have to.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll ever go on tour again? I know they pop up. I know Beyonce doesn't need it.
I know. If so, it's just like it all will just like align and they'll have like fun with it.
Yeah.
But I think they would all be down to like perform something consistently.
Yeah.
But I feel like it'd be so short.
Yeah.
It'll be such a short tour.
I think so too.
And like not even, it'll be like major cities and maybe like that's it.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be like.
Yeah. No, I know. I mean, Beyonce is like just bigger than, I mean, she's just massive, like huge star. Could you come back and do Destiny's Child for us?
Please for us.
Yeah,
we need it.
exactly. I know it's kind of like Justin with NSYNC, although I feel like what with all his troubles, like the DUI and then the Britney blowback and Janet and everyone kind of, calling him out on certain things. I feel like he might need that comeback.
Well, I think that his first with this tour, either the first, one of the first couple of shows. He brought in sync like all the members on. They did like a couple songs like for. Yeah. Maybe it was like before the tour started. It was like one of those.
It was at the Wiltern, I think. My friend was there by chance. I made him send me every video he got. Yeah. But he was like, "Girl," he was like, "NSYNC is here." I know. I was like, "Fuck." But yeah, I think I'm hoping for it. I'm still trying to manifest that. But I feel like Beyonce would have to have she's so huge and so powerful and doesn't need it. So it would be something I think where maybe she would, to do like a full tour, would need a scandal or something to redeem herself. And I just don't see that happening with our queen.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the Vegas residency. You know, there's the Sphere, like rumors of her performing the Sphere.
I would
maybe it's
die.
That's convenient.
That
they
is
can fly in and out if they need to go somewhere else. Like, you know, and they can just have everything set.
Yeah. I kind of love that all these cool artists are doing Vegas residencies now. It makes it like Janet. I missed when she came here. Did you go to Janet?
I'm not a big like concert goer.
Yeah.
Like it takes a lot for me to go. Like Beyonce I will go to all the time that I have.
Yeah.
But like everyone else, like I just have to be like invited. Like someone really has to like bring me to it.
Yeah. I'm a big concert girly, so I'm glad. I think Janet's doing a residency.
Yeah.
So and I've never seen Janet live, and she's like ultimate.
She's constantly touring
and can still dance.
Like
it's crazy.
And her backup dancers are like you know, like sometimes backup dancers are just like, you know, filler backup dancers. Yes. No, when she's doing moves with the backup dancers, like, oh, you're all just a unit.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's like,
and I mean, Janet was the blueprint. I think everyone always compares Britney to Madonna, but I think it's way more in aligned with Janet, just because of all the dancing. You can see the blueprint of Janet in Britney's
and like
dancing.
the choreography stuff. I was like, that's very Janet.
Very Janet, yeah. And I know Britney's also given a lot of props to Janet as well. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm like dying to go see Janet live. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go to Vegas for it.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Perfect. So, and we've planned the Sphere. We'll have Destiny's Child. We've cast and packaged Britney's movie. We're getting a lot done today.
I love this to-do list. Check.
I do too.
We're very productive.
We are productive together. Okay, wait. So changing gears a little bit. Are you a Doja Cat fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cool. I love Doja Cat. It recently came out a picture of her with Joseph Quinn, who was in Stranger Things.
And like in the new Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Right?
And he was in A Quiet Place.
Yes.
Yeah, the new Quiet Place.
They
were Aaron. I think I sent you a picture of them, just bopping around London together, and they're looking pretty cozy.
And like that's so weird. Like if they're like just friends, it's like how did that happen? Even if they're like date.
That picture is not just friends.
Oh, that is not just friends.
That is not friends.
Ooh,
right?
Shut up.
And
what?
This body language.
Yeah.
Like hit two of his hands connected to her. Like
this is
Yeah. I'm kind of into it.
I am too. He seems, no one needs to have a type.
Yeah.
But like he was giving looks to Lupita for like Quiet Place. Yeah. So I was always just like Quinn, who are you?
Yeah, I know. I was like,
I can't pin him
down. I was like, what's going on? What's the vibe here?
Yeah.
You know?
Because like even like interviews and stuff, I just don't know like what's his energy really like.
Yeah.
Like I can't really tell. He's a good actor too.
I know he is a good actor. Did you watch Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought he was great in that.
Yeah, he was really good.
I thought he was
really
good.
Bonkers in that.
He was.
That's why like, and I didn't watch A Quiet Place yet, like the new one.
Yeah.
But I just heard things and stuff about it. But I'm interested to like how they met.
I know, me too. I love when these random like people from different worlds but are both like equally cool and like they come together. It's like, ooh, how did this happen?
Isn't she busy? Like
that's what I think. I'm like, how does she have time?
Aren't you filming?
Exactly. Like... I know. It's so crazy. It's kind of like Sabrina Carpenter and Barry Keoghan. Yeah. It's like, how did that happen?
When did you meet?
I'm for it. Yeah. I'm all about it, which I did hear they may have broken up, so we're still waiting for confirmation. But that reaction!
They're both gonna be fine.
Everything. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with you.
I'm for love.
Yes,
but
they'll be okay. They're both wildly successful and very good looking.
Yes.
But
busy.
But that was another like kind of like a pop girl music girly with a cool
like an actor. Yeah. And both like, but like both on like top tier right now.
Yes.
Like, are both in like the light. That's what always like throws me off.
Yeah.
Where it's like, really, when did y'all meet? Like, if it was at a random, like maybe a party or function like that.
Yeah.
But
I wonder, I read something recently that said Ali Wong was being interviewed about her relationship, not about this, but it came up, her relationship with Bill Hader.
Yeah.
And she said, I think he just like slid into her DMs or something, or sent her a message and was like, hey, I saw you're getting divorced. I have such a crush on you.
I saw an interview that he did.
Yeah. Which I'm like, if Bill
like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. I guess that's it. I guess stars, they're just like us.
They're just like us.
Hey, I heard you're getting divorced. You want to be my girlfriend?
Yeah.
And I heard that, I don't know if you heard this, she was like, she had just paid for a dating app. So she's like, I'm going to get my money's worth on this dating app.
That's hilarious.
Isn't that funny?
That would be me. I'm like, I didn't just spend this
Yeah,
or
exactly.
nothing. Like, sure. You'll be there. You like me for a bit.
You can wait a month.
We're good.
Yeah, exactly.
If it happens, it happens. It doesn't.
Yeah. But they're a fun couple too, I think.
Yeah, I like that.
Comedy.
It does. It also does. It was one where like when I heard it, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that makes sense. They're both,
that makes sense.
Yeah,
comedians.
Totally, yeah. But I'm kind of into Doja and Joseph Quinn.
I am too.
Yeah, and he's got that hot accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
They both also, I think he just has to be weird. I know he's a weirdo.
Yeah, I think he's a weirdo.
I think that's why it works.
Yeah, there's something.
I think he's just weird.
I think he could be a little freak.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think so.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Me too. I totally am. All right. Last thing I wanted to do with you, because Emily in Paris just came out this week.
Yes.
Are you an Emily in Paris?
I
person?
am. I when oh my god, words. When the fourth season came out, I was like, oh, I can now like watch the fourth season, and then I didn't realize I missed all of season 3.
Oh my god, hilarious!
I was really fully thinking I like watched it.
Oh, that's so funny.
And I was like, recap. I was like, oh, I don't remember any of this.
None of
so
this
I'm rewatching season 3
got it.
right now. I'm like episode 5 or 6.
Well, there's
literally.
so much time in between the way shows are now.
Yes.
Like, remember back in like 90s, early 2000s, like it would be weekly, and then during the summer you wouldn't have anything. Like, you'd have a couple months off, and then you'd go back and be like, oh, what's the gang up to now? And now it's like years between.
Literally.
And you're like, what happened again?
Yeah.
Why do I care about these people? But with Emily in Paris, it's the fashion. That is why I care.
Yes.
I haven't watched season 4 yet either, but I did see some looks that I wanted to pull, and I thought we could play a little game called
yay.
We or No.
We or no.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So yeah, I thought we could just take a look at some of the looks. You guys, if you're listening, this full video is on YouTube, so feel free to check it out on there. Otherwise, you can just imagine what we are talking about. All right, Aaron, can we pull up some of these fits I sent you?
Oh my God.
They are good. I know. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the one on the left, the little pink.
It's like a romper.
A romper. Isn't that cute? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So this is a little Lorenzo Serafini romper, and the tote is Kate Spade. And one thing I love about Emily in Paris, first of all, she's got bangs.
She got bangs now.
Yep. Hello. I don't want to.
That's the season 3 thing.
It is.
Yeah,
I know.
We're gonna season 3. She's like, I have bangs.
She's like,
okay?
I'm a bang.
Sometimes you have bangs.
Sometimes you have bangs. Exactly. It's so good. And I can attest, sometimes you have bangs. Okay. But this is, okay, so the romper and the tote and everything. What I love about Emily in Paris is the like power clashing of patterns.
Of patterns and big with color blocking with it. Yeah, they love that.
I love it so much. And it's like, and I love just a green and a pink, and it's just fearless styling. Of course, it's the stylist from Sex and the City.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, there was, I think, a lot of hype leading up to it, and it's been over the top, campy, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Everything we could have dreamed for and more. So this green romper with the little pink little shrug over it, what do we give this? I'm going to go we on this. But be honest, because I'm too nice. Please be honest.
It's only, the romper is a we, but the styling is a no.
Oh, interesting. Me. Because of the shrug?
Yeah, because the shrug, the proportions are right. It's just like, I think it's just, I don't know what's happening.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed. This is perfect because I'm way too like, yeah. So I need an
She can pull anything off too. Like that's the thing. Like she really is very confidently just wearing all these bonkers clothes. Yes. But it's like it's giving little kitty on top, and the material that the romper is made out of is like a satin.
Yes.
So it's like adult, like very demure.
Yes.
You know, and then it's getting like kitty, like a little girl.
I get it.
And so and with the Kate Spade, if there's some sort of like hat or something over the top there.
Yeah.
And maybe there was before like that scene.
Yeah, we haven't seen it. So, but yeah. But okay, so we're going oui and non. All right, let's take a look at the next look. Okay, this yellow fit. This is a monochromatic.
Already, I love monochromatic. Yeah,
I know, right? I love monochromatic. It's just so clean, and it's like cool and sophisticated, and I'm a big fan. So this is gonna be a big oui for me. But this is a Possery. I might be mispronouncing some of the designers. Please don't get mad at me. Possery leather shirt with a Jolie closet blouse and an Isabel Marant corduroy skirt. I love it.
I love the thick corduroy on there too.
I love it too. And I love the mashing up of like textures.
That's what's great about like monochromatic. You can really play with textures.
Totally.
And so you really get these like really cool combinations
absolutely.
from it.
Totally.
And a bright yellow, like
yes.
like stand out.
Stand out.
That bag is so cute with the fringe on it.
The fringe, it's really it's unexpected too.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like a nice little pop.
I love it.
Looking like Curious George's cousin.
Yes, and I'm here for it. Yeah, and you do styling. I talked about this a little bit before we started, but you do a little bit of styling as well.
Yeah, I do a little bit of styling.
Yeah, and your fits are always looking fresh.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, great. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, great. So this blue cobalt suit, I don't have the designer on it, but it is a Pierre Hardy bag. I love a suit. I love a clean suit. I love that she's wearing it with these cool boots.
The boots are hot. Yeah, it's very like 70s, like on the bottom.
70s and kind of like, it's kind of a mask.
I was going to say, it's very masculine. Like if you like kind of cover, you're like, okay, anyone could be wearing that.
And so I really like that. And I think the bag is cool. And I love a cobalt blue. I love color. So these are all going to be pretty big oui. So this is a big oui for me.
This is a oui for me too. But what I love is like, again, monochromatic.
Yeah.
But also I love a masculine suit on like women or female presenting with your hair down.
Yes.
It's something about it just feels like a power move.
It does.
Because like you want my hair up, don't you? You want it slicked back. It's like no.
Yeah, I like the juxtaposition of the like femininity of having your hair down and like this long hair with the bang, which is like a very girly hairstyle. It's like a classic.
With like these big shoulders, and a wider pants.
The wide pants, and it's long, and it also makes her look really long too, which I like. I believe we're probably a similar height. I'm like 5'4.5", so anything I can do to look longer than I am, I'm into it.
Yeah, she does look very. I was gonna say
right?
that was giving like Anne Hathaway, like how she like styles, like how she's getting styled now. It like reminds me very much. I could just like put her face on it.
Absolutely. Oh, totally. It definitely is giving Anne Hathaway. Okay, next up we have these green leather shorts. They're
shorts.
Minoki. They're shorts. I think kind of looks like would it be a skirt? I guess kind of thing.
Yeah, like a skirt.
And a scarab print blouse from La Double J. This might be a no for me. I'm not a frilly blouse person.
Okay, yeah.
And so that's just a personal taste. I love the shorts and I like the way it looks together. I'm going off of like I would love to be in this right now. This is not giving that for me.
Yeah, going off of if would I want to wear it? No. But the top, I feel like there's a way to like kind of wear it differently.
Yeah.
I don't love a collar wide frill. Like if it's just like goes straight down.
Me too.
Like that's cool. But this when it gets clowny.
Yeah, I think it's too much up here. It looks a little clowny. Yeah.
But like my hair is pulled back. It's kind of drapes down. Like the pattern's cool.
I do think the pattern's cool, and
but the longer I stare at it, the more I don't like it.
Yeah, it's funny.
At first I was like, yeah.
But is it a no? Is it a double no?
I think it's a double no.
Double no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're too mean.
We are. I know. But then, you know what? We're being honest.
Yeah.
We're helping them.
Yes. Again, for season 5.
Exactly.
Get it together.
Exactly. Okay, perfect. I think we've got a couple more looks. Okay, now we're getting into this. This cozy coat is Isabel Marant, and we can't see them, but she's also wearing these Christian Louboutin boots. I believe they're fairly high. Coat alone.
Done.
I'm done. It's a we. I have a whole coat rack of faux furs, which is insane for someone who lives in Los Angeles.
I know, but
my poor boyfriend has them in his office, and it's just like all his office and then my faux fur coat rack. So anything faux fur, it's always a we for me.
No, I love that, and she had a matching bag with it as well too. And so like you'd catch me in that on a regular.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, the matching bag. Good call. Yeah, it's so cute.
Like that's cute with this little hat. Like whatever. Like it's in the scarf. Like this big ass bandana.
So cute.
Yeah.
She just looks cute and like she's ready to go break some hot hearts. You know. Okay, next up, this red look. This is I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it. It's a fitar.
But you did it anyway.
Okay, I did it anyway. I know. And the bag is Ozias. Again, I'm mispronouncing all of these. Now, this look on paper would be something like I love red.
It's me covering up her face and seeing just the outfit.
Yeah, look, I love red. I love black and white.
Yeah.
For some reason, this isn't super exciting me.
It's not exciting.
Right?
Yeah, because on paper, you're right. Like this big tie, these heavy prints against each other. I think this photographs well. I think it's editorial.
Yes.
But I don't love it.
Yeah.
Just here.
Yeah.
Like I need movement. I need to see it kind of like in some sort of pose.
Yeah, totally. And maybe it looks better on the show, like you're saying, with a little bit of movement. But
something.
I think the more that I look at it now, look, I like the pattern clash with it looks like a tie.
Yeah,
with
it's a big ass tie.
Yeah, Aaron's nodding. It is a tie. I like that, but like for some reason the coat and red is my color like that. I'm an Aries. I love red.
Oh yeah.
And but these something about the lapel. It feels like it should be bigger. Like
right. If you're having this big chunky tie, like let's fully clown it out.
Exactly.
Like, let's have the big lapels or big sleeve, like something that adds to it.
Totally agree.
But or like I wish it was like a super high waisted pants and like big billowy.
Absolutely.
Like that.
And also I feel like the coat's just kind of covering everything. Like you're not getting a lot of anything else.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want it. I think because it's leather too, it throws it off. It constricts things down.
Yeah.
Where if it might have been like, in The Mask, Jim Carrey's The Mask.
All fashion comes back to The Mask.
Well, Cameron Diaz's red dress.
Knows. Yeah, no, I'm with you, but yeah.
But like his yellow suit is because again he's supposed to mimic kind of like a clown in that too. But like if it was big shoulders, big jacket, and that, because then all underneath can be like fitted.
And
you have the big tie, and then you have this big like I'm wearing my daddy's coat.
100%.
But it needs to be different material.
Daddy's coat. Yes. No, I agree. I think the coat is just a little safe. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
For the rest of what we see on this show.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And then I think there's maybe one or two more outfits. There's definitely one more. Oh, this one. I love it. I'm obsessed. I love the coat so much that I don't give a shit what's under it. But I love your reaction. You gasped.
I love this coat as well too. This coat, and I love the big turtleneck too. I don't know what is, maybe just the coloring of it just feels so muted.
Yes.
Compared to like all the bright
everything
shit that
else,
we see. Yeah. But the coat is iconic.
No, but your face, that was so fucking priceless, you guys. He was like, oh no. It was like he drove by a car accident. Like,
yeah, I didn't love it the first time it popped up. I had some thoughts, but I had to inspect it some more.
I get it. It's a little bit of a departure from what we see on this, but clearly this is a holiday scene. Well, clearly we're in winter.
This is why I'm throwing off. Looking at the detail. What is this green sleeve like happening underneath it? So I want to see fully what that sweater is underneath, if that's part of it, or those different gloves. Is there different color blocking that maybe like will give it a different pop, if it's like open.
That makes sense.
And then is it a skirt, like just a short?
I know
the proportions are weird.
The proportions are a little weird.
The shorts?
Are they shorts? I feel like they might be like a skirt or shorts with like a black sheer tight underneath or something.
Yeah, that's like classic. But I want it more fitted. I think having it that thick, fleecy material with it being like more billowy out.
Right.
It's just now so big and boxy
Right.
to a weird length.
Well, especially she's a petite girl, so
You just gotta, yeah, you just need a little.
yeah.
I'm just in Paris.
I'm just in Paris. I'm just a little girl. So that for me, I think it would be a oui on the jacket.
Yeah.
But maybe a no on the whole look together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one needed a hat. Where's her beret?
I also don't. The hair back for me is. I just feel like she could. Yes,
throwing it
beret.
off.
Where is her beret?
Yeah.
Or like cute little braids.
Yeah. Yes.
With a little
braids,
beret.
yeah.
And her bangs.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. The hair is just a little boring here. Again, just compared to what we know they can do.
I know. We're just nitpicking.
We are just
here.
nitpicking, but of course
it's
they
all
are
great.
very successful and don't need us.
Never getting hired on
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
show. They're like, oh yeah, you can do better. Yeah, you know I can't. I don't have the resources to pull.
I know. That's so funny. Okay, I think there is one more look. Perhaps this one.
Shut up, the Hamburglar.
Yes, exactly. I saw this.
Gag. I love it.
I know. We didn't miss. Was there another one with the coat one, Erin? No. This one. Okay, great. I just want to make sure we get all of them. So this one. So I'm a catsuit girly.
Yeah.
I'm like I have like 8 catsuits. Like
amazing.
I love catsuits. I love a big hat. This does scream Hamburglar.
Yeah.
But she looks chic, you know?
I mean, again, tell the story.
Tell the story. Exactly.
That's my thing for everything. If you have a concept like, who is this girl? Where is she going?
Yes.
She's about to rob McDonald's and
Yes,
get some
she
hamburgers.
is. And then she's going to go to this event after,
Yeah, because they don't
know?
feed you well there.
No, they don't. She has to do this.
She has to do this.
Yeah.
For her health.
For her health. She has
Yeah.
to steal hamburgers.
She's smart. This is self-care. Yes.
Oh my God.
That outfit is bonkers. They're having so much fun.
No, that's what I love.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun.
It's so fun. And something like this, I'm almost like, are they trolling us? But like, yes,
they are.
you are. And I'm here for it.
Because they know the audience wants us to get ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jody about this the other day. We had brought up there's a scene in Scary Movie 4 or 5.
One of the greatest. I love the scary
Best
movies.
franchise. Best
I
franchise.
completely agree.
And then it's like one of the cops in it, like every time you like go to her hat brim keeps getting bigger and bigger in each scene.
Yes.
That's what they're doing every season.
They're
like,
totally.
oh, well, she's wearing a beret. That's crazy in season 1. And they're like, oh, I thought that's
Oh,
crazy.
you thought, okay. They know how to
keeps
heighten.
going bigger and bigger.
Yes.
Like now she's a Hamburglar.
Yeah.
Say it.
Literally just
Go on
like,
Reddit. Say
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Say the thing.
Say the thing. Exactly. It's so funny. They've just been doing like the highest level of comedy this whole time. We just didn't know it.
Yeah. It has to be.
They're like heightening. We know how
Literally
to
high
heighten.
form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I'm very excited to watch it now. Bravo.
I'm dead. That's so good.
So good. I
Yeah.
mean, again, she looks chic, you
Yeah.
know?
This is, and again, going back to this cat suit though, it really is. It's good proportions,
Yes.
like for it all, especially where it's like cut at the waist and these shoulders,
Yeah.
make it look broader.
Yep.
The way the turtleneck is, like, yeah, it actually works. I love also like the shoes aren't like boots or cover, like you see it all the way through.
I like that as well. And the skirt, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
I like that it's open. We can see the whole thing because sometimes in a cat suit it can look a little plain if you just have
Yes.
one continuous
Yeah, this will
piece.
look crazy like without like
Yeah.
if it was just without any separation between
Yeah.
it.
No, I like-
I it's weird in the crotch area that it has the stripes. Like you don't really see that all the time, but I'm
Yeah.
like here for it. I
Here
just
for
can't
it.
stop looking at it.
I know.
It's the mask that makes it crazy.
The mask, that's what I'm like.
Because the hat, even I'm like, yeah, the hat checks out.
The hat is chic.
Even if the skirt wasn't attached, it was just that big hat with that
Yes.
cat suit. I would eat. And
Oh.
someone else is holding her bag. She's
Oh.
not even like holding her
I
bag.
know. She's like, I can't be
that's-
bothered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm like still robbing a bank, but like you can see my face. This
Yeah.
is great. If I was a superhero,
Yeah, this would be it.
this would be it.
Yes, I love that.
This is what I'd be wearing.
I love it. What would your superpower be in this? Or what would your, I guess, stealing hamburgers, probably.
Yeah, like selling and reproducing hamburgers. I feel like, it'd be funny if like you're wearing something crazy like this and your power is like invisibility.
Yeah, it's so funny. And it's like the most.
The biggest comfort.
Yeah,
I'm just wearing like
exactly.
huge like petticut.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
What
is
the fuck?
hitting
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Yeah.
so good. Yeah, it's the worst invisible. Yeah. But I also love the hair. It's like, it looked like a faux bob. Yeah, which I like. It's cute. She always looks great. You know what? This was going to be a big no for me, but you just helped sell it as a we. It's a we.
It's a we. And that's fashion. Sometimes you can sell it and then you're like, okay, this kind of.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, you're right. This is genius. Yeah. I'm eager to watch that episode and see if they reference Hamburglar.
I know.
Like, if they don't.
Well, in season 3, they try to do a deal with McDonald's, like Paris. So I'm like, I hope it comes back.
It's got to.
Season 3 yet,
yes,
but like,
absolutely. I hope that's a McDonald's party.
I hope that's the party for the launch of the McBaguette. It's the McBaguette. Emily in Paris really is. They know it's just trolling like Americans about Paris and fashion. Like it literally is just trolling us.
It's so good.
The McBaguette campaign. Yes. That's crazy.
Yes.
And it has to be the launch party.
It has to be. Yeah, because she's like, I got it.
I know.
Chic Hamburglar.
Yeah, I got it. I got the memo.
I got it. Oh my God, I love it. Okay. So stupid.
Can't wait to watch it either.
I know, me too. All right. Well, I think we're just about out of time. It flew by.
Literally.
As always.
Oh my God, I love it.
I love having you on. We'll definitely have you back if you'd like to.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, great. I'll see you tomorrow. I know, I keep saying that. I'm like, you just become my co-host, my permanent co-host.
I'm just going to be, I was in the area.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. Okay, where can everyone find you and follow you?
Oh yeah, you can find me. All my socials are MG Johns, MGJOHNS. And I'm just bopping around LA and other places, maybe New York soon. So
I love it. Yeah. Awesome, you guys, and you can find me at Justine Machine everywhere. Email if you want to ask any questions, glitterandgarbagepod@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, do all the things, watch it on YouTube, comment, what looks did you like, all this stuff. Also, you guys, the big guest I've been teasing for a while now, we haven't booked, so be sure to stay subscribed. And with that,
it's me.
We just start a new episode right now.
Yeah.
We're like, welcome back. But that's it for this time, you guys. We'll see you next week on Glitter and Garbage. Bye.
Bye.
Glitter and garbage.